Because your parents own houses, they die, give you the money, and you go and buy a house. And then, and in the meantime, you rent something out. And that's what's happening in the UK. I do genuinely believe it. Now, in terms of what should your buy-to-let strategy be going forward, and I hope that sounds, and I will, in the Q&A at the end, if anyone wants to pick my brains on what I've said, I'm more than happy to take any questions. If I know the answer, I'll tell you. If I don't, I'll tell you. It all comes down to the balance between yield and capital growth. You see, what you'll tend to find when it comes to buy-to-let is that if you want a decent yield, your capital growth tends to go down. Likewise, if you want a decent capital growth, your yield goes down. And it goes that sort of way. High yield, low capital growth, high capital growth, low yield. And the most important consideration where I see most landlords go wrong is that they just buy properties like without a strategy, like a monopoly board. Yes, I'll put one on Park Lane, and yes, I'll put one on Old Kent Road. And they don't strategize. They don't look and say to themselves, because the first question you should ask yourself on buy-to-let investment is this: when are you getting out? Because what are you buying it for? You're buying it for an investment. You can either earn it from the yield or you can earn it from the capital growth. And the amount of portfolios and property empires that I see, and you think, well, you've told me that's what you want, but your portfolio won't match that. So my biggest advice to you would be to actually, and I have a joke with you landlords, is that you're more likely to tell your letting agent your PIN number than what properties you have in your portfolio. The best is true. It really is so true. You're a strange bunch. I love you all, by the way. Is go and see your letting agent and say to them, this is my portfolio, this is what I bought them for, this is what I owe on them, this is my rent, and this is what I want to get out of my investment, either now and or in the future. Because what you don't know, you don't know. And these guys, Steve and Emma, and again, I've known them for years, they're very good. And you don't have to go to them, go to your own letting agent. But actually say, look, this is what I want from my investment, and work out whether your portfolio matches that. Because in the last 20 years, making money at buy-to-let, anyone could do it. Anyone. It was so easy. A blind man on a galloping horse could have done it. You could just buy any old rubbish and it would rent out and it would go up in value. Market's changed. You are getting it tough now with the 3% stamp duty levels. You are getting it tough with the way taxation is being hit at you through the Section 24 and the claiming of the tax back. And really, at the end of the day, I think going forward, the smart landlords are the ones that are going to win. And the best way to do that is speak to people who know the market. And my recommendation is that you talk to Steve and Emma and or your own estate agent, show them your portfolio, and then take advice from there. So thank you very much. There you go.